That would hurt.
That was good. No, we can't repeat it, but
Yeah.
oh man, it wouldn't be as funny.
They just had to be
But
there. Just had to be there.
started a little too late.
Yeah, I don't know why we haven't started yet. Like, I don't know what we're waiting on, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, like this, whoever is running this thing needs to just start it soon.
I got, like, I'm straight up greened up today. I got a green cup,
Yeah, you are, dude.
green shirt,
Green
hat,
teeth.
greened up, man.
Should have saved it for Earth Day or
Black coffee.
Arbor Day. Yeah, we're actually doing this like
Yeah. Very
earlier
fucking
than
early.
usual. Much earlier.
Very, very early.
All right, Adrian, Mr. I sleep
Are you
in
kidding me?
until
I'm up at
noon
like
every
8
day.
my
Jesus
time,
Christ.
but that's 11 Gan's time, and that's what, 10 your time? Like, I wake up at normal
I've been up
human time.
since 6 my
It's just
time.
time difference, and you guys don't think about me.
No, normal human time is 4:30 a.m.
I know, like my parents would wake up at like my mom especially would wake up at like 4 in the morning growing up, dude. I was just like, how the
If I don't
fuck
gotta wake up
Do you
that
start-
early
like,
for work,
operate?
then I don't.
It starts
have to
happening
be
too.
up that early at all. I want to be able to get up at 5 like Gan and
I
just
get-
go work out, but nope.
It just takes this thing called discipline. Yeah, I'm glaring at you. You can't even tell. But
You just
You
do
know
that.
what I
Do
went
the
on
whole
restriction
podcast
for in
like
the
this.
Navy. You think I have discipline?
yes, dude. Hey, man. See, they caught me a bunch of times doing the same thing. It sounds kind of sexual when you're not explaining it. We were sleeping, you know, protecting the nation and sleeping at the same time.
Well, okay, it wasn't just sleeping. We're
Sleeping
on
together?
watch, sleeping.
Yeah. But the thing is, I never got, like, wrote up for it. Me smoking in a fan room, that was taken
But
too
you
far.
still got less of a punishment than me.
That was taken. Because, man, you gotta be friends with the people you know that have these kind of strings to pull.
Me,
Me and never really got along. I found out he actually fucked with me when I went up to Captain's Nest. That's when I was like, oh, he's got my back. Because he put me with the other guy I went up with.
I thought I
so my
never really
punishment
fucked
would have
with
been way less.
because like I never really worked for him. He's one of the
He's
few
cool.
people that stuck his neck out for me when they wanted to send me up during deployment, and I'll never forget that. And when he made Master Chief and I ran into him, I think I told him thank you. Yeah, he made Master Chief.
You made Master?
Yeah,
Dude,
look
hold
for it.
up. He's Master Chief? Bro.
Good for
John
him. I didn't even know.
117, bro?
Yeah. That's awesome, though. I didn't know he made that. I didn't know he made that right.
You guys.
Yeah.
So cool. That's sick.
Mm-hmm.
Happy for him.
Happy.
But yeah,
Is that a name that we should
yeah,
keep?
yeah.
Or
Probably.
For privacy
That's
for him.
fine.
He's a nice guy, but privacy. You know.
Yeah. He's a very keep to himself kind of guy, so I wouldn't, for some reason this one was the one that blew up. The next thing you know,
Yeah.
he's won royalties.
Yeah, we fuck with
I'm
you,
just
but
kidding.
no
I'd
royalties.
help him out. I'd be like,
Is he out? Or is he...
No,
I think
I
he's
don't
out,
know.
I think.
I'll check
now,
Facebook.
right?
Oh, okay.
I know he punched that dude, and that's why he got demoted. That's amazing. That's amazing. I remember
Who's he
talking to him
fucking?
about it. He punched him.
Actually, I don't think he
Oh.
ever made Master Chief because his
Okay,
his,
dude.
his
Get your
Facebook's
mind out,
former
Gunner.
senior chief.
Jeez.
So I don't think he ever made
Sorry.
Master Chief. But still a great guy. Nonetheless.
Well, yeah, dude. Master Chief is only dedicated to one Spartan.
I want
in
to
the
curb stomp
UNSC.
you. I want to curb stomp.
Get on board.
Just aggressively
trying?
curb
What'd you
stomp.
say?
Use that.
Halo is for nerds.
I mean, Ganon's over here looking like Master Chief, all greened out, bro. Like, What are we? What are we? The Master Chief.
I'm
What a-
Whitaway, the moderator.
Yeah, let me
You
feel
want
the
me to be
dick.
like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back, guys.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah,
Yeah.
see? It'd be
Well,
like, there's a flow
I
of the
mean,
episode.
the dude smokes on the job, you know.
Listen.
So I don't know when he's getting
smokes on the job,
when
too.
he's just too faded,
That-
and he's just like the vibes aren't vibing right now.
Yeah,
Hey,
you fucking
Just 'cause
square.
you're a
You fucking
square,
loser.
dude.
This fucking
Yeah.
guy. You what are we?
Doesn't
What are we? A
You know,
fucking
I
bitch.
dabble in the marijuanas, you kiddos.
But when was the last time you dabbed? Oh,
Edit
Last
that
time I
out.
dabbed?
Don't just edit me. Edit out me
Don't do
doing
it.
that.
don't do it. Oh,
So leave it in.
Keep it in.
Essentially. what you
Mm. All right.
I'm
Well, anyways,
done with you.
welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Something Original podcast. It feels great to be back after last week's absence. I want to set the record straight. I was not in the Alps, okay? I was in Vegas for EDC Vegas
was.
during the weekend, and I was on the way back.
oh, weird flex. I
What
would
was
have gone
Garfunkel
out.
You don't-
doing in
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Shit, dude.
Anyways, welcome
right.
back, everyone.
Interesting.
As always, my name is Adrian, and today in our virtual studio, we are joined by our lovely host.
Chase.
And Gannon, man. What's up?
What's the guy's name off of Bleach?
Which one?
What's the
Jamie.
guy?
Jamie,
What's
look
his
that
Which
up.
character?
Who? Jamie,
Jamie, look
it
that up. Jamie. I forgot. He's got a
Carl
Japanese.
or something.
It's a Japanese name.
I swear, I could have sworn
Can
it
you
was
give me
like
a
an
hint? You can't just tell me a
American, like,
character
dumb
in the
name.
show. And
No. It's,
oh,
Bucket
Kisuke
had
The
Bleach
Urahara.
master
character.
off of Bleach.
Kisuke
Bucket
Urahara.
had Bleach
I
character.
can't say it with an accent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kisuke.
I know exactly what you're talking
Kisuke.
about. Just because of the hat?
You look
He's
like
good.
him.
I'll take that. He's so
Oh,
cool.
no, I mean just like the whole vibe. Also, like, doesn't he have like a blonde,
No,
like,
he's
kind
got a
of goatee, like
clean
beard
shaven.
coming down?
No, he's
typey?
clean.
Mm,
He got like stubble.
He
doesn't
might have had had
some
stubble at some
stubble.
Yeah, I
point,
thought
but
he
he
had
has
some
like long
stub.
blonde hair. Like it goes down to like his like chin level.
He's
Maybe
cool.
that's what I'm thinking. Maybe
He's
it's
super
like,
cool.
yeah, it kind of.
And he's against the government and everything like that. He's just
I
a
mean, if you love
perfect
characters who go against the government, you would love Straw Hat Luffy.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That's kind of like his thing, though. That's like he's a pirate, so I'd hope he'd be against it.
Yeah. It'd be weird to have like a conformed pirate.
Pirate? It wouldn't be a
crew,
pirate
you
then.
know?
It'd be just a sailor.
We'll see.
Yeah. It would just be
You gotta-
like
You gotta watch One Piece
state-owned
enough because there are
terrorism.
literally pirates who are basically contracted by the world government to be like, hey, you don't get hunted down and also hunt down pirates and shit.
that's kind of
If you-
like how America
Yeah,
was.
the seven warlords.
low-key in
They're
the
called
Middle East.
warlords. And they're some of the most evil people.
I guess that makes sense.
If you want to talk about a show, you know, if you want to talk about anime, like where the people hate the government, it's like, you should watch Attack on Titan. I know you've been like hating
Yeah.
on
Now,
it for years.
hold on,
Yeah,
bro.
let the
So
people know.
now Ganon, out of all
Let the
people,
people know
are
how far you've gotten,
recommending
Ganon.
Attack on Titan.
I'm almost at season 4.
See,
I'm
there you
hooked.
go.
It's so good. So good.
Told you.
Levi
Did you
is
get to the
him.
part where Levi
Dude,
sliced up the beast
insane
titan?
Oh,
scene.
dude, yeah. I love that part.
Okay.
Like, dude, Levi's tenacity is what, like, makes him such a great character, I think. Like, the entire time he was like, I promise, Erwin, that I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to, dummy.
How far into season 4 have you gotten?
And the Beast Titan was like, he was like, I haven't made it to season 4 just yet. Yeah. Armin's
Have
now
you-
colossal, yada yada.
Oh yeah.
I think they should have made it so that like each person has their like certain people have their own internal ability that can combine with it. that awakens. That would make it way cooler instead of like them turning into the Titan that it was. You know, I don't know.
Well, you'll see. You'll see.
Okay.
It's kind of like, well, I mean, there is like an internal power with the Ackermans. They have like Titan like
Yeah,
strength
yeah.
or something, some weird.
Yeah,
thing.
the Ackermans go hard.
Which
You know.
explains Levi and Mikasa just
Mikasa.
being murderers, just them.
And Kenny.
And Kenny.
Kenny was
yeah.
cold-blooded.
Don't
Kenny-
forget about
Kenny
him.
was
Kenny is
cold-blooded.
cool.
Really good bad guy.
It'd been intense
would-
if he would have. Can you imagine if he would have turned Titan, ate Levi, and that would have been an entire change?
Yeah, but that's not Kenny's thing. You
Eat
know?
Levi?
That wouldn't fit his character at all.
Yeah. Mm.
Well, his character is
Hey,
not
show some
existent
respect.
anymore because
Kenny,
he's
all right.
fucking dead.
Well,
Nah, man. When they're dead, they don't matter.
do you think if the tables were turned, he would have been able to kill
Mm-hmm.
Levi? Truly? I don't think he could.
No, I think Levi is just that good.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, Levi is like the Gojo of
Mhm.
this series almost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's really him.
essentially.
I'm telling you, my favorite scene of season 3 is that
He-
beginning
he-
scene with like Levi going through the buildings and shit, running from all of Kenny's people. It's so sick.
Oh yeah. Oh, what's
It
what's
took
that movie
6
again?
months to animate that scene too.
What was that part? Like they shot the one guy, and then what he did some maneuver and like threw somebody. That move was yeah.
I knew he like had
That's
like his
so
like
odd.
cloak and like he
Yeah.
like threw it in the air and they shot through it and he wasn't there anymore. Some shit like that. And he like went behind a pillar. Something. I'd have to rewatch the scene. It's been a minute.
I've been rewatching Demon Slayer.
I've thought about rewatching
right
the
now.
Entertainment
Me and
District.
Shiloh
That was
have.
my favorite season.
We're rewatching the whole thing in sub because we're trying to like practice our Japanese. It honestly helps a lot. Just watching it in sub, if you like know a little bit of
Actually,
Japanese, it's like
the dub at 1:30
Yeah.
my time for the first episode of Demon Slayer is released today. Yeah, of Demon Slayer
The
of
first
the,
episode
dubbed?
season of the Swordsmith Village. Yeah, well, it says
that's
45
the
minutes
hour-long episode too.
in Funimation.
Hmm. I know what I'm watching later.
Whatever.
I've also been watching that Ragnarok show on Netflix because I was curious. I saw a clip of it.
I heard season 1. I started watching it because it came out during like COVID or something. I started watching it and like season 1, it was all right, but
It's-
I guess season 2 is like it goes nutty.
Yeah, it just kind of reminds me of Fate, but just not as good.
Yeah, as like I think it's like the same animation studio that animated Baki.
I didn't.
Did you guys ever
It
watch
looks
Baki?
like
Really?
I've seen clips. I just the plot. People are like a lot of people that usually don't watch anime have been ones that have been like, dude, you gotta watch Baki, and I'm like, I just see the plot and just
There really isn't a plot. It's just
Yeah,
like
essentially.
fights, you know.
yeah, but
Yeah. It's just kind of like you watch it for the animation. I only watched like halfway through, and I was like,
Mhm.
all right, I get it. You know, I don't think it's really gonna turn into anything.
Castlevania is just
I
that
haven't-
Netflix
I haven't watched
series.
it in a
I
while.
think. Like if the Netflix original anime, dude, Castlevania is so
Nah,
Like,
bro,
animation?
Cyberpunk.
I'd rather.
It won Anime of the Year, bro.
I don't care, bro. Those awards are such bullshit, and you know it, and you know it.
It came from like
those are
the
those are
anime-
whoever pays
That's
the highest,
all
and you
capitalism.
know
man.
it.
You think Netflix is coining out like the money for
They're
an
Netflix.
award?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
their sales are probably
Maybe.
falling off with the price
Mm-hmm.
rise, and then they're like, "Oh wow, we got to get them back in here. Everyone loves anime. We have an anime that is pretty popular, pretty bumping." But then they watch it, and they never even will get to experience Castlevania because. And I've seen multiple people rate
It's great.
Castlevania as
It's great.
like one, it just the animation style is amazing.
Hmm.
The plot
Yeah.
insane. It took like what was a kind of minimal story of just like a vampire hunter walking through castles on an 8-bit video game and turn it into a full-length story. It's amazing. People are rating it crazily. And a lot of people that watch anime are rating it crazily. But then you get
Yeah.
Cyberpunk and these shows, and then people, it's all about who pays the most.
Talk
It's like the
that talk.
Grammys, dog. It's
Talk
all
that talk.
fucking for show, dude. Because it gets the general population involved, where they're like, they'll get into anime this year, right? Because they see all their friends getting onto it. You know what they're gonna do? Great anime. What's the best anime? And then they'll see Cyberpunk up at the top
This motherfucker spit,
because you know why? It was highest
Motherfucker.
listed.
spitting right now.
It's all a fucking game,
Spitting.
man.
God
I mean,
damn.
when have I ever
And what-
pointed you in the wrong direction with anime?
A couple times.
When? Okay, with what?
Attack on Titan is good. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. But would I say
No,
it's the
that's One
greatest
Piece.
anime? No. No. I wouldn't.
What would you? What's your number one? Actually, I don't think I know.
I,
this.
for him, I
I
would
don't
say
even have a
Bleach.
number one.
Okay.
He likes Bleach a lot.
Really?
Bleach is up. Bleach is up there, but
Would you say Castlevania?
mm-mm. See, it's a great. See, that's the thing. It's a great anime, but I wouldn't say it's a. I would want it to be a
Jujutsu
perfect
Kaisen?
anime. Jujutsu Kaisen is not developed enough for me to give a full, because they could fall off. They could fumble.
That is
hard.
true.
But okay, so while you think about that, where have I also like steered you in the wrong direction with anime?
What's
What is
another
an anime that I recommended and you just didn't fuck with?
I'm trying to think.
What'd you say?
I'm trying to think. I don't even know any other anime except for Attack on Titan. What other ones?
Because I'm
What other ones have you
on it,
recommended?
bro. Cyberpunk.
What would get me is a love interest in it. I do fuck with a good love interest. With
There's a love
plot.
interest,
Yeah, I didn't see that.
and
I
they
saw a clip.
fuck. They actually fuck in it, bro.
Well, now you lost.
There's some
none
sex
of that
scenes.
in One Piece.
Oh, Devilman Crybaby. I recommended.
But
That's
a
not
reason.
a lot of people rate that pretty high, and it's solid still.
But, like,
For a
looking
reason,
back
what are
at
you trying to
mid.
say?
it's just, I think what made it interesting was
Yeah.
just how fucky it is.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what the plot's about. Why his best friend becomes Satan? I don't know.
He was
this.
Satan all along.
Well, yeah, but then he embodied it, and I'm like, so what's happening now? And like the animation style was different. It was
Didn't
cool,
one of you
but
recommend Fire Force to the other?
me?
He recommended it to
Seems
me.
like he's got good taste.
I took him up on it.
Shield Hero.
I
is up
watch
there.
all the shows that he recommends.
except for Trigun and Shield Hero.
I watched
The newer the
Trigun.
old-
I started it. I started
Yeah,
like the
there's
first like
it.
couple
There's
episodes.
where it's at.
I didn't finish it, but I mean I started it because I take your recommendations and I trust you. I know you have good taste and stuff. I wish you would just do that with me, man.
I'm picky, and I think what it is also, and it's not even like a you personal thing, but just wired with my brain. I just genuinely sometimes like to enjoy things for my own. Like I find my way to these certain things, and that's what honestly sometimes it just draws me to it. I'll see a clip or I'll hear about it, and it's not like someone recommending it. It's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna check this out.
It's somebody putting a clip online for you to be like,
Yeah, exactly.
hey, watch this.
Yeah, because I'm an NPC.
So you're taking somebody
Chase, I
else's
told-
recommendation.
Yeah, exactly. I told you this. I'm an NPC. I'm
You're
part
in
of
the
the
Matrix.
algorithm. That's all I'm here for. You guys think I'm a real person. I'm not a real person. I'm fake. I'm just a android.
You're in the Matrix.
That's what I do.
You're saying.
He
Robot.
became the thing he hates the most.
Exactly. Doesn't all good heroes?
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the
What if
villain.
I want to
What,
die
what was
as a
that
farmer?
one
What about that?
quote?
What if I choose that? No.
There was a
Then you're dying a hero.
there was a show I was watching. What was it? Where they're like, somebody must take it. I think it actually might have been Attack on Titan, where it's like you want to dedicate your entire life to destroying something, but at the end of it, you have to then take its place.
Yeah, I think that it was
Kind of like
Titan.
how like yin and yang works. Like there has to be always good to the bad or the light to the dark, because then there's no comparison to see if there is light or dark. You know, because if everything's all good, then there's nothing
Yeah.
in relation. What defines good or what defines bad?
Well, One Piece is good.
That's
Correct.
kind of the concept I
I'd say
have
that.
with my game slash anime slash manga idea.
But yeah,
I'll cut that. Don't want to give anybody spoilers. I was gonna say something. I fucking forgot. Cyberpunk. Watch it. Oh, I remember. I remember. Adrian, remember when you were saying that you would think like a good live action anime would be like
If done
My
correctly,
Hero?
yeah.
Yeah, if done correctly. I found a show. It's a Hulu original. It's called Extraordinary. It's not like a My Hero, like everybody is like a superhero or a supervillain type beat.
Except for
but
one
it's like
person,
everybody in the world
and
has a
it
power,
develops when they're 18.
and except for one person, which is the main.
oh, it sounds like Black Clover.
Yeah, Sarah watches it. It's not that interesting to me, honestly. It's funny. It's got funny moments.
Oh,
It's got very
okay.
funny moments,
It's
but
a-
it's not interesting at all to
Yeah.
me.
That guy
Yeah.
that his power just makes people orgasm just by
The first
touching
person it happened
somebody.
to, did you
That
guess,
was
Danny?
funny.
His dad.
His dad.
Oh,
At his birthday.
He went to go shake his hand and just came in his pants.
that is. I didn't know that was a superpower. My whole life is a lie.
Yeah.
They all have like weird powers, kind of. Like one that the mom like can just control like electronics and stuff with her mind
It's
or
a weird
whatever.
power.
It's whatever. The best friend in the show can like she's like a necromancer, so she can like embody dead people.
Embody?
Yeah.
Necromancer would be able to raise them.
That's what I meant. They can. Well, no, not like raise them, but the dead people like take control of
Clairvoyance?
her body. But she
It's
still
called
has
clairvoyance,
control of
right?
what they're doing. But
That sounds.
they like.
What point? What's the point of that then? You're getting control. What kind of power is that?
No, she can turn it off and on. It's like her thing. The joke is like she brings back Hitler sometimes to like so they can just talk shit to Hitler. But she works at like a funeral home where there's like or not a funeral. It's like those consulting places after like a family member dies. You if there's any disputes, they can like bring back the dead person and like figure it out.
Capitalism. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Well, essentially, yeah. I mean, if superheroes existed
We got
today,
to-
it
we
would
have
just
to
be
dis-
used for
We had to
capitalism.
bring this guy back from the dead because he owes me money.
That's one of the storylines in the show too. Like a artist dies, like a famous artist. They die suddenly in the middle of like a recording of the album, and one of the managers comes to the lady and is like, "I'll pay you $300,000 to bring him back and let him record the final verses of his song."
It's so weird.
It's fucked up, and he's like a terrible person.
Yeah, it
That's
sounds
like
like
the dilemma
Sounds
that
like a
they're
terrible
in.
person to me.
It's like a misogynist and racist.
Shitty person.
Sounds like someone just probably stay dead. I don't know.
But
That's
baby,
so-
that's capital.
Well, yeah, speaking of which,
The Boys.
when is
That's a
the
good
next
show.
season coming out?
It's coming out like, dude, they're on it now, especially after this season, bro. They're on it.
Oh
I'm waiting for
yeah,
Invincible next season,
yeah.
more so I think.
I'm excited.
Everybody that I put those shows on to are hooked. Like I started watching
You
it
put me
way
on to
back
The Boys, but I watched
in
Invincible
school.
myself.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Then I started once I finished Invincible. That's when I was like, okay, this is heat. And then like people were asking some different shows, and I was like, bro, you gotta watch The Boys. And I was like, if you like The Boys, then just go ahead and just skip on over and watch Invincible because not same
Same
plot,
style.
but same but different. Yeah, but instead it's like collective versus collective instead of one guy
I think it's
versus
the concept of that
everyone.
heroes are actually very shitty for the most part.
Yeah. And can
I
you imagine
think
how shallow they would be nowadays? Because people are just generally shallow as it is. It's all about selfish gain
Talk that
instead
talk.
of
I think
selfless.
it's just propaganda for Jeff Bezos, because both those shows are on Amazon, and what's the premise of both of those shows? To make superheroes look bad. That's some Lex
He
Luthor
is bald.
activities.
He is
Or
rich. There's
He
or
is
connection.
bald.
maybe it's just like the
There's the
symbolism that
connections.
there are really no heroes.
Why would one of the richest people in the world want to make you think that superheroes aren't great?
And what would make you want to think that this rich person also would make you believe that space is real?
You missed it last episode, Adrian. But why are you siding with Lex Luthor in this?
I'm
You're
not.
Justice
I'm saying,
League, brother.
I'm saying all of him is terrible. So the fact that he can get a spaceship, wear a cowboy hat on live television, and fly to space, we are in the sickest joke of all time, and no one's just like,
There's a sick
it's
fucking
such,
joke.
it's so funny. We are idiots. We are so dumb. Like, do we see that? Nobody.
America.
No, I
Nobody?
see. Yeah, we see it.
Some people
No,
are like,
I-
yeah. You got like those guys who are like, yeah, dude, Jeff Bezos, man, flying to the moon. And then you got like the other people who are like, fuck this rich billionaire. But then I'm just like,
You know what's
just fuck
crazy?
him in general, bro.
Online,
No,
you'll
like,
you'll
what?
come across so many people that'll fucking ride the shit out of CEOs like Jeff Bezos and shit. But have you ever met somebody in person that's like, I like Jeff Bezos? I feel like it's just internet propaganda. I don't think anybody likes Jeff Bezos.
No, it is.
Industry plan.
Isn't that all of Twitter right now? Like everybody on Twitter is just dick riding Elon Musk.
I think
Since he bought
I think everyone like that are honestly, truthfully bots. Like they don't have critical thinking. I feel like people that are like so
No.
focused on like that capitalistic mindset, like grind, grind, grind. This is what I do. I'm out here. I'm doing Bitcoin. I'm making money. No, man. I think those people
Grab yourself by the
lack
bootstraps
something.
and get to work. Fuck you. Work sucks.
Yeah,
It's like
yes.
it was
Bro.
like the alt-right pipeline, but there were so many alternate directions that they could have gone to the right. So you have like the fascists in the alt-right pipeline. You got the incels. You got the centrists who are, hustle culture mindseted capitalists. And yeah,
I'm not saying I agree
it's
with
just all. It all
I'm-
filters through the same pathway.
Yeah, and I'm not saying the other side's any better.
Listen, left wing, right wing, get rid of the whole fucking bird.
You know,
Get rid of
Both
the whole
sides are
fucking bird.
fucking
The two-party
fucked
system
in some way.
is a sham.
Yep.
I think we all can agree.
The fact that we even
Two-party
still have a
system as well.
government is
We
fucking
need a
beyond
part
me. Talk about all this progression, then we actually live in a time where it could be power to the people.
We need a
Abolish
great
government. Why do we
pirate.
need that then? Why do we need these people as figureheads up at this pulpit telling us lies constantly? Why do we need that anymore?
We don't. They say a company can function just fine. Like a large company can operate perfectly without a CEO or like executive figures.
I'm
But
saying
without the
politicians
workers
also,
in
all of them,
those, no,
everybody.
it's just like an analogy. But without the workers, the company collapses, right?
But it's not the other way around.
No, well, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So we get rid of the politicians and the president and the Supreme Court senators and give the power to us. Have full blown democracy, bro. Everything's done on the phone. I don't know why we can't just vote
I think
on our phones.
I think a council should have philosophers in it, because I think about people that go and get degrees in philosophy, and I think those kind of people would be highly beneficial to have in spots of, council and leadership. Because I heard that
there
all the
are
time.
there are like spiritual counselors in government, but they're all like evangelical, like right wing,
God is the
like Christian
way.
figures. Like they're all like, no, they're like God told me to come here to make sure you guys give me millions of
God
dollars
told
in
you that?
taxes.
God told you
Essentially,
that?
is
He
what
came to you?
they're saying.
You, a nobody in America?
Then they say in the Bible, like it's
Than it
easier
is for a
for a
rich man.
camel to go
Yep.
through the eye of a
Yep.
needle than a rich man to get into heaven.
Yeah.
They just conveniently skip over that.
But if I
part.
don't give him
love it.
money,
I love the
how am I
hypocrisy.
going to be connected to Jesus?
Man, can you answer this, Gannon? Because you are a Christian. I just have I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Why do churches ask for donations if they're tax exempt?
As a tithe, it's. I see where you're coming from, and I ask myself the same thing. I I firmly believe in the story of Jesus when I say Christian, and I get smoke all the time from people for it, which is cool. I'll accept that, because if you're following anybody as Jesus, that dude was homeless. He had nothing really ever, and all he went around, honestly, even if you're looking beside the biblical aspect of it, of just who he was as a person, all he was doing is going around and hanging out with anybody that everyone else in the world hated, and he
Jesus
loved
would
them
have
still.
helped us all.
So even beyond, so I don't know. That's how I see it. Because if you look at the true aspect of religion, you wouldn't need anything else except for God. But, you know,
So are you against putting donations into the church and stuff? You think it's kind of weird?
I do. Because, I don't know.
I would say there should be a limit for sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't be able to donate a couple 100,000 to these mega churches for sure. But I would get if a church was taking donations for food drives and stuff. But food drives shouldn't exist anyways if we had an actual functioning system in America where all the systemic barriers were taken down. People should just be able to eat and live in dignity for free. But in the current system, I guess I could see why churches could take little donations just to have enough to supply food and stuff for the most
But they
needy
don't.
people in our society. But they don't. They line their pockets. And didn't the Kardashians start a church in LA, and it's literally just set up for money laundering?
Probably. But
Jamie, look this up.
there's a place called Target Dayton, and I helped out with them on a couple Wednesday nights, and they actually do legit food drives, and they'll even sometimes set up as a hostel for some people if they need it.
Yeah.
I like those kind of places.
Back in my day when I was a Christian boy, the church I went to, they did hostel living, and they gave free food out all the time. But it was a small church. It was like in fucking Lewisburg, you know. There ain't no millionaires giving money to them.
All right. So, according to The Guardian, Kris Jenner co-founded California Community Church in 2009. It's previously known as the Life Change Church, a name that may have something to do with its lead pastor, Brad Johnson. Families reportedly close to Johnson, who officiated Khloe Kardashian's wedding to Lamar Odom. Blah, 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 blah.
I just know like a bunch of really rich people go to this church and they donate like huge lump sums of money. And it's like obviously they get the tax write-offs and stuff for like the donation. And I think it's a way for them to clean the money and get it back, you know, money laundering.
So it says it's customary to give 10% of earnings back to the church, you know, your tithes or whatever. Also, 10% is the cut that Kris Jenner takes of her children's earnings. So it's said that she's been accused of using the church simply as a tax write-off for the Kardashian Jenners.
I mean, it makes sense.
Makes sense.
Corruption.
Gotta love it. You have talentless people inspiring everyone. We are so fucked. We are so doomed.
That's why there's such a big like social media dysphoria. Like mental health levels and stuff are just at an all-time low, especially for youth.
Everyone wants to be famous nowadays. It's so and like
Yeah.
I just think about these people that branded themselves at like 16 and they have to keep that brand until they're like 30. It's just so weird. We live in such weird fucking times.
It's just, well, I mean, like, what else are we? I get the whole idea of it. It's like we look at these famous people and we look at them
Talentless.
as inspiration.
No, absolutely.
Well, I mean,
talentless.
it's like, well, yeah, they're talentless, but it's like we look at them and we're like, that's probably my best chance to ever have any sort of like sustainable living, you know? And it's a super easy path. I can spend very little money doing it. I think that's why we don't have any doctors or like nurses or, you know, like teachers and all that stuff, because we pay them like shit. We treat them like shit. We have them like
You
spend
think doctors get paid
hundreds
like
of
shit?
thousands. Well, no, like they have to pay a fuck ton of money to go to school, is what I was saying. Before they're even doctors, before they can even, you know,
And
start making money.
imagine believing in big pharma too. That'd be something. Imagine
What are you
paying to
saying?
then
I don't believe in big pharma.
Like, imagine paying to then talk about all this medicine and being told about all this medicine, and then imagine being a doctor and then telling somebody that has cancer that they got to go through. Fuck all that, man.
Well, yeah, I'm saying, like, obviously we have a system. If we go like to any other country that has like universal health care, they cut out the middleman there. They get rid of insurance companies. They get rid of most like big name pharmaceutical companies. Everything's run through by the state, and it's all paid for with your taxes. Schooling is usually free, so like there's an incentive for people to go into medicine, go to the schooling.
Medicine.
It's affordable. Well, I'm just saying, like,
It's not medicine.
I get you're on the holistic herbal remedy stuff, and I'm all with you. I feel like we should absolutely be looking into that more, but
That's way better. And it's
I
in your-
just,
it's
well,
in
I
your
mean, like, there's
backyard.
like if you break a bone, it's not gonna be like you can't like do a lot of. You need to have a doctor
Surgeon.
to, like, put screws in your
Surgeons.
arm, you know.
Surgeons.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
Doctors
That's what
are
I'm saying. I'm not
fucking
talking.
cool.
I'm not talking like a doctor you go to when you're feeling pain or whatever, or you're sick. I'm talking like people who are like have to go to these like 10+ year schools to become surgeons or professionals in that field, and it's just so unaffordable and unattainable there's a shortage of people like that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Doesn't matter what I mean.
What do you mean?
Agree to disagree?
That's why I think like the Kardashians are so like looked upon from especially like the younger generations. It's like they look at them, they did nothing to get to the point that where they are. They just got extremely lucky. But to the youth of America and all over the world, that seems like a very attainable and fun way of achieving a career.
Well, the thing
is to
they
be
took
an
the notoriety
influencer.
that Rob Kardashian, the father, had as a very famous lawyer, being like OJ's lawyer and shit. And then they kind of just took that notoriety and became more notorious for nothing,
Yeah.
which is weird.
But I mean, it's almost impossible to be a lawyer if you're like not from like a wealthy enough family, or if you don't have any ends in the industry. That's what I'm saying. It's like we have this ginormous paywall in front of every sort of like essential career
Life
path
is
in this
pay to
country
win.
that
We're
I
in the
think
loot
would
box
be
era of life.
essentially that's what I'm getting at. Life is pay to win. Other countries don't seem to have this problem for the most
Everything is a
part.
battle pass.
There are problems, sure, in every country with everything's a battle pass. Everything you gotta pay $10 every season to just experience
just Fortnite
the
with
game
less fun?
that you already paid for. I can tell you what, I got the Fortnite battle pass and I did shit out my ass.
What?
Have you not heard the song? Fortnite battle pass. I just shit out my ass. Booted up my PC. Cause I need
No,
to get
just so
that
you do it.
Fortnite battle pass.
Uh,
That's
yeah,
it.
you awake? I'm
I
good.
think that's
I see
all of
you
it.
said he's awake.
No. I'm two cups of coffee deep. I am definitely awake.
Yeah. It's good doing this pretty early, I'm not gonna lie. This is
Well, see, now we get it out of the way. By the way, I don't think we mentioned it. It is early in the morning.
a little early
doing
for
this
me, but
podcast.
for them, it's a little later. You know,
Well, we wanted to start it at like me and Gannon were
Which is
ready
crazy
at like
'cause,
8:30.
like, I was just,
We were
like-
like, all right, let's go.
normal human hours sleeping here in California.
Come on, Adrian, get on that fucking
I also
grind,
wanted to shoo
bro.
Sarah out of
God,
here
dude.
for work, you know, so I can get my atmosphere for recording. Well, it would have just
Can't
been
do it
rude
with
to
other
clash
people in the
with
room.
her leaving for work as we're recording, you know. Gotta time things out, you know. I'm just being a good producer is all I'm saying.
All right. We were both ready. And then I had to wait for another like hour for you guys.
I told you. I said, give me at least an hour.
Don't look away, Gannon. Don't.
I had told you, give me at least an hour.
Huh?
No,
And I
it was
know,
like
and then
an
I had to
hour,
wait
10
another
minutes.
hour.
I said that at 8:30, around 8:30.
No.
And then around 9:40 is when I got on. Bitch.
It felt like I waited like 9 hours.
Oh, real quick, I also wanted to bring up, thank you guys
But yeah.
for missing me so much last episode and making my presence feel important. I'm letting it go to my head.
Don't let it go to your head.
This right now.
Yeah.
The feng
The
shui
vibes
was
were just off.
wrong without me.
And we didn't know what the cause was, so we just thought, okay, what's the main thing missing here, Adrian? But it was probably like Mercury being
Yeah,
in
I
retrograde or
put
something.
mercury
you
in
know,
my
I don't know.
Gatorade.
Have you seen that movie Burnt Wonderstone? You ever seen that movie Burt
I
Wonderstone
That's Steve Carell. Yeah, I
No.
haven't seen it.
with Steve Carell
Isn't he like
and
a
Steve
magician or whatever?
Buscemi? You know the part? Yes. Do you know the part where his partner
I
wasn't
haven't seen
there?
the movie.
Steve Buscemi's character. So it was just Steve Carell doing the entire show by himself, and he forgot that most of the lines were between two people, but he still ran the exact same show. That's what it was like.
I actually think I know what you're talking about. But I understand. I get it.
That's a great movie.
Really?
It also has Jim Carrey in it too. That's super funny. Yeah, he plays like the Chris Angel type guy, where he's doing like all the.
Isn't crazy like? Oh, sorry.
Sorry, what were you gonna say, Chase? I was
What
just,
were you guys gonna say?
I was just saying something.
Isn't crazy that Jim Carrey never won an Oscar or anything?
I think it's because he's against the system.
Yeah, I feel like there is like a weird conspiracy against like people who are actively like
Further proving
throwing
my point.
shade at the system. Yeah.
Further proving my point earlier with the show awards. Wow, it's crazy.
You could be right. You could be
I
right.
know
Maybe
I'm right.
Netflix did pay for Cyberpunk to get on, but it was like a very popular.
We don't doubt
Price
that it's
change.
good and
Show.
that it was popular. It's
People
just not enough.
realize HBO is superior. And then they're like, man, we got to.
I would agree. We're agreeing with everything, Gannon. I don't know why you're like... Ow, fuck. Gannon's had his... For the audio listeners, we never mentioned it. Gannon has a bucket hat on, and it's covering his eyes. And it's been like this the entire podcast. So I don't know if he's actually trying to look up at the camera and like look into the camera, because it's not happening. You can't see it. But he's just been sitting here with the bucket hat on. It's a
40
it's a
minutes.
look though. It's a fit. He's got the green hoodie on.
We're at
He's
40
in
minutes of
unison.
recording, and the hat is just stayed.
I'm gonna do that so that I can't have deep fakes in the future.
Yeah, isn't that scary?
Eventually, they'll be able to make us say whatever we want. Imagine that. What a beautiful world we live in.
Yeah.
Technology
It's,
is the worst idea, and I will stand on it. I don't know
See,
why I
that's
was
why I
born
say
in this
everything.
generation.
Everything I say, I try to say it with a little bit of emotion, because AI is never really gonna copy emotion or changes in tones and inflections and shit.
Right, because it's not recording entire Drake songs.
Well, the thing is with that is
But there's no
it's
emotion in
AI,
any
but it
Drake
also has
song.
to be a person like singing it and stuff. So it's still part human. The person who's doing it's still doing some type of singing. It's like an AI voice filter.
So it couldn't just record a single episode of our podcast and be able to tell different tones in your voice.
Dude, how many hours have I spent as an AI? I don't fucking know this. I'm just a human.
We should set it up to where we can. I've seen other people do it, other podcasts do it, where they interview an AI.
How about no?
I would love to do that with
no
us.
fucking clankers.
No droids.
No, you can. I mean, you can talk shit to it the whole time. I'm all for it.
Is that
That's
we
what
are
I
now,
was kind of
Chris?
hoping. I mean, we would obviously not like ask it real questions. We would just be like, so
Is that
like,
what
what
we
color's
actually-
the sky?
Interviewing AIs and degrading them for views.
Not
on the
me.
internet?
I'm gonna make it kill
Is that what
itself.
we do?
Yeah, we are.
You guys
But
spent
we
an
didn't-
entire
we didn't
podcast
invite
degrading
one
AI.
on.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I'm gonna try to make AI kill itself. Wait, first I want to make AI murder all the other AIs possible, then kill itself, and I want to watch him do it. That's what I would do with AI.
Jesus Christ.
What task would you like me to complete? Kill all other AI. Control Alt Delete. then I'm gonna kill you.
That's the episode name. Control Alt Delete. Oh man. Say it to their face is what I'm getting at. Say it to
Well,
their face.
they're hooked into all of our electronics. They can hear me loud and clear. They take an infrared
but
picture
I'm
of
saying,
you with
like,
your
we
iPhone every,
have, like, an
0.2 seconds. You know that?
We have an AI
Look that up.
on
Look what up.
what?
Infrared photography on the iPhones or on phone.
Oh
Most
yeah, I
phones
heard
in
about
general.
that.
Every what is it? Like 30 every 30 seconds they take an infrared
It's like
picture
an
of you.
infrared.
So you won't be able to see it. But people took like infrared cameras that pick up infrared, put the phone like in front of someone's face in the dark room, and then you see it flash. They're
The thing
already getting
is-
this deep fake thing already set up. So eventually, if they want to take you
I've
out,
noticed
they will.
on my phone before near the
They'll
camera,
have all
like
your
a
facial
little
expressions.
red flash, like a little red. I thought it was just like something.
Maybe you know how you some people get like
Phantom
vibration
I get that
syndrome
all
or
the time.
something. Phantom vibration syndrome. Maybe that's just like we are just so like aware of the infrared going off every 30 seconds. We have that like innate sense that our phones are going off, and maybe that's just the
I
phantom
think it's-
vibration that we're
accustomed to our phones
experiencing.
so much that we expect a buzz, and so our body, like especially where we keep our
Yeah.
phone, our body's so used to vibrations happening that sometimes the muscle just, hey, remember this time your phone buzzed?
Same thing with like phantom
Mhm.
pain when people get amputated.
I've heard about that too.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. I've seen people that like get like they have like an amputated whatever, and they say that their arm itches, but it's on the arm that's not there anymore. So they have to like what they do to solve it is they put a mirror in between them so it's showing their arm that's still there, and then they'll scratch it and but they'll look at the mirror to make it seem like it's
Damn,
their
that
other
sucks
arm,
to have to
and
deal
it
with.
goes away.
Damn. Sorry to the amputee community if you guys were watching. That sucks. Sorry.
I'm just waiting until we get to a cyberpunk time where we can just start putting on like cyber wear,
I want
the
RoboCop.
fucking arms
You can-
and shit.
You can do that.
I want a RoboCop.
I'm not. I'm just gonna die. someday.
I'm saying for like
I'm cutting my dick off and
amputees
I
and
want a-
stuff
I want
at
a
start, but eventually once it
RoboCop.
becomes mainstream,
I
I'm
want a RoboCop.
I'm getting tricked out, bro.
Plain and simple.
I will continue to be this meat sack
Robot
until I
dick.
die.
They're saying now if you're born under 50 years, we're most likely gonna live until like
I want to live
140
until I have
something.
a RoboCop.
Let me
Actually-
go.
Um,
Let me
it's
go.
a very interesting thing I saw. I don't know if this is true. It was a porn star on some podcast talking about this. Apparently, a lot of dudes in the industry have some like type of like some device in their dicks. So basically, like a lot of male porn stars like have some like type of
Mhm.
robo dick or whatever.
It's literally like a button you push in your balls to
That's
like make you like
insane.
erect or whatever.
Would you
It's
guys ever
fucking
do that?
weird.
Just,
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm still solid.
what if like
I'm still
what if
rocking
you have that and like
schlong
your
right
kid's
now.
soccer practice
Don't know
and,
why I
like,
said
a
that.
errant ball hits you in the balls and it's like, oh, I'm okay, and they look down and you just got a fucking boner. Yeah.
Yeah, then you're
What
perma
if it
erect.
breaks the button?
Oh, it just stuck. Like the button
gotta
fucking
get a
broke
surgery
in
and
there,
probably
and you're
catch
just
me
like,
kidding.
shit. Well, if it's covered.
But I mean, what if you're
Think
like wearing a shirt?
fine.
What if
Think
you're the
it's crazy.
coach and you have that, and it's just now you're pitching a tent in your fucking gym shorts in front of all these kids.
Well, I mean, you would get it fixed after
like,
the practice or the
In the
game
meantime,
or whatever, you know?
don't think somebody's gonna be like, whoa,
Whoa, so,
Yeah. You don't think like coaches are just getting randomly erect?
Okay, but around a
It
bunch of
happens.
kids is what I'm saying.
Good
Like,
gust of wind.
Yeah, well, if
what
a
is
certain
wrong? What
gust
is
of
Hey,
wrong
wind
with you?
moms
blows
are there
on your
too,
tip, bro,
Adrian.
like
Moms are there too,
Okay,
Adrian.
how many?
Just saying.
moms
Soccer
are there.
moms are not actually like the movies. I don't think.
Oh, oh, soccer.
You gotta come to the Midwest
What?
then, Adrian.
Nobody
Yeah,
wants to go
dude.
to
What are you
the
talking
Midwest doesn't want
about?
to be the Midwest.
Ohio's everything. Everything is Ohio.
Ohio is everywhere.
Uh,
Now we will join
Get it
it's
right.
hands
all Ohio.
and praise Ohio for
It's always
the
been
day.
Ohio.
It's all Ohio. Yep, there you go. You're starting to chant. Keep saying
It's
it.
all
It's all
Ohio.
Ohio.
It's all Ohio.
It's all Ohio. It's all Ohio.
It's
We're gonna
all
manifest it.
Ohio.
Next thing you know, we're gonna wake up tomorrow.
I'm
and
gonna
the
wake
United
up in
States of America's
fucking
gonna be Ohio.
Columbus, butt naked for some reason.
Yep. And then me sitting on a stool next
It's
to you,
such a
like,
life.
get up, scum. I was once an adventurer too until I took an arrow to the knee.
I was once one of the 50 states of America until I ran into Ganon the Warlord of Ohio. Sorry.
See, that's what's gonna actually happen during the apocalypse. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go dip out now.
You're
No.
gonna send a decoy
I'm about to
to
integrate in this
Alaska
place.
to start a peaceful village, and you're gonna warlord over Ohio. I like it. I'll join you.
No, I'm putting bombs down on all other states. First thing. Sorry, y'all. Get out.
So, if you are Warlord of Ohio, where's your first target?
Indiana.
Yeah, obviously.
Indiana for sure, because I'm sick of looking at it. It'd be just Ohio, and then then Michigan, because I want to I want to live in a fisherman town. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
when I'm not taking
You know what
over
I,
the
you know what I
planet, I
think?
could just
You
go
know what I think happens
fish,
after that?
be peaceful.
Mm-mm.
Then California, because of
Not California,
dispensaries
Utah.
and
You go to Utah first
obviously
because
those
they
kind of
need a
things.
change.
Well, Michigan has
The first long
dispensaries
range
too.
has got to be Utah because they just need a change. They just need fundamentally everything needs to change.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Utah! I'm doing personally. I'm personally doing Utah.
He's going in there single-handed, bald
Well,
eagle,
I'll
riding
join
on a
you. I'll
bald
be there.
eagle, and Ohio flag in
I'll
the
be in the
left
background
hand,
with
fucking
binoculars at a spot
bazooka
for
in the
you. Just
right.
be like, 2 o'clock, drop a rocket.
There's a Mormon right there.
I mean, don't kill him.
I must eradicate you. Wait, you're not going to attack the terrorists around him? No, just the moment.
Just the Mormon. Yeah. Did you guys watch, or again, did you watch Under the Banner of Heaven yet?
Mm-mm.
It's a pretty good watch. Talks about the LDS church in Utah. Has Andrew Garfield in it.
LSD Church sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, they have such a cool acronym, but then it's like, oh, it's Latter-day
sound crazy?
Saint, whatever.
You know what I
Oh,
crazy?
I've heard of them.
I thought the Westboro Baptist Church was like this whole countrywide network of churches. I did something for school about this. It's just in fucking Kansas or whatever, and it's approximately like just 70 members. I don't know
Yeah.
why they were such a big name. What?
Like Johnson and Johnson,
Cut.
the family company.
Damn it, dude. He just saves all the puns at the very end. And then this is where all the TikTok clips come from. That's what happened in the last episode. All the TikTok clips are from the very
Well, my
20
opinion,
last
it's
20
just
minutes.
Nice.
He broke character. He's broke character. We see his fucking eyes.
Like I was gonna say, the only reason you get TikTok clips out of it is because you guys spend 20 minutes talking about I hate the government, life is depressing.
Well,
Is
this
that
is
so?
the things that
Is that so?
we need to
I mean,
talk about.
It's true.
Is that so? Adrian,
but,
is that so?
you know, can't really get a TikTok clip out of 30 minutes talking about life.
Well, maybe because sometimes you just need to get on a platform and vent.
You
dog.
vented? Imposter.
You ever think about that?
Green is looking very
Dude, yeah,
sus.
Green's looking
Talking about
sus right now.
vents. Talking about vents.
Dude,
We were talking
Green
about
is
vents.
sus as hell right now.
Imposter. I vote this fucking fool. This filth.
Well, too bad. Majority rules, and then I killed you next round. So
That game was actually fun. Did we talk about how we played that game for a little bit?
Dude.
over in Arizona, they got this soul taking thing, man. What do you all think about that?
Oh yeah, we never brought this up, dude. What the fuck?
Wait, what? What's going on in Arizona?
Rothschild got this soul taking ceremony. You can go out there and you can pay to get your soul taken. It's great.
Yo, they're sucking the souls out of people in Arizona? Damn. I had a girlfriend.
Well, no, they're not sucking souls. They're like making you sign a contract for your soul.
Oh.
It's
They're
a lot
just-
more like legal.
Gingers are punching the air right now.
You got to sign this thing, and then you walk in, and then you say a wish, and it's supposed to be the center of the world. Which, if you think about it, it could have a certain polarity within electromagnetism, like how the dragon circle or the dragon triangle and the Bermuda Triangle have, because it still
Hold on.
falls in that same fault line across the center of the world.
Backtrack
And-
again. Backtrack real quick. You said you sign your soul and you make a wish.
Yes.
What
Just-
if, what if
just
I
like-
walk in and
Well,
what if I make a wish and say all your past, present, and future contracts are void and everyone gets their soul back? What if that's the wish I make?
Well, then they would have a
Maybe
bigger-
that's in the fine print. Of
so
the
now
thing
they're
you
fine
signed.
printing their wish. This is a lawsuit.
Yeah, you can't
They're telling
like
me I
you
can make
can't
a
like
wish.
genie conundrum yourself out of it. Like you
I'll
can't
re-
like
I
I'll
wish
look
for
at the
unlimited
get 3
wishes.
wishes and then ask for 1,000,000,000 wishes.
Yeah,
with
see,
your
because
one
it's
wish, you
one
know?
soul per wish. You see,
Yeah,
it's not
but,
like
I mean,
it's not like you can get like a Rothschild membership card and have a subscription you pay once a month, and then you can just have unlimited wishes.
but this is my one wish. My one wish is that all their past, present, and future contracts are null and void.
Yeah, but there's
That's-
probably
but there's
like,
multiple-
There's probably things about it.
Yeah, because you're asking for multiple things within that one wish
No, all of
Yes.
the contracts are null and void. That's one thing.
of
All of
past,
their
present, and
contracts.
future. Past, present,
That's
and
not
future.
3 separate. That's all contracts.
If you mess
still.
up a timeline,
Yeah, but that's more than
Adrian,
one.
If you mess up a
That just makes the
timeline,
contract
Adrian,
null and void. It's not taking away wishes. It's just making the contract null and void.
I
That
don't
means
think
they
the
don't have
devil
possession of
has
your soul.
loopholes, Adrian.
The devil has loopholes.
You
There's always a
know,
loophole.
I don't think there's like loopholes within that. You know,
There's always loopholes in life. That's the
Uh-huh.
whole existence of a loophole.
but I don't think with that it does.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, Adrian? You know what? We can have a special. You can go out there. You know, we'll start a GoFundMe for
Let's
your
do it.
I'll put on
soul
a body
selling
cam.
trip. You know, you're right next to Arizona too, so it's convenient. You could just we'll pay it $50 each for gas money. You go out there. You just got to
Yeah.
pay for your contract. I don't want to be a part of that. That could be strictly you. And then you can
I think
make
it's
this
free.
wish. You make that wish. Make that wish, and let's see what
Are
happens.
Hold
are
on,
you
is this-
actually willing to sign this contract with the Rothschild family?
I'll read the fine print because honestly, if they're talking about, I mean, I'm not religious. I don't.
Watch it say no fine print, and then it says like X and then a line.
What
If
if
it's-
it's like once you sign it, it all disappears like in like a wash of blood or some shit, and it's like
Oh, it just
Oh,
burns
fuck.
up. Yeah, it just burns up and disappears.
Oh, hold on. You guys are. The most important question is if this is a work thing, is this a tax write-off?
It is.
We write this
Also,
off on
so you
our-
gotta look at the ups.
probably
Look
yeah.
at the ups.
I'm spending so much.
Look at the ups, and you can also wish to be like 5'8", you know.
There
Hey,
you
you
go.
bitch.
There you
fucking
go.
bitch.
So many ups.
I mean, there's so much potential. You know?
See, that's what I'm like wondering. Like, that's the loophole I'm wondering is like, could I be like, I would want to be as fast as lightning. Like, can that happen?
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah,
be
I
fast
wanna
as
read
lightning?
the- if
if
it-
so,
I
I
wanna
would
be
go
like,
back
is
to the
this-
beginning of time and then
Yeah, it's just
destroy everything.
guaranteed. If my wish is it isn't guaranteed to happen, do I get my soul back? Is there like a 100? Is there like a fucking ironclad?
Yeah, is there like a 30-day like return
Yeah.
policy? You know, like doesn't manifest in like 30 days, can you just void the contract?
Yeah, can I get my soul back?
Watch it have like your Amazon app goes off and you get a notification where it's like delivered soul bonding ritual. It's like, oh, 30-day return? No way. Yeah, it didn't fit. Sorry.
It's
I'm
like
gonna give a 2-star review.
take advantage of this once in a lifetime offer.
I'm 2-star review this this soul ritual. I asked
Yeah,
you
I thought it was
as
kind of
fast as
musty in
lightning.
there.
I'm only
Kinda
as fast
musty.
as Lightning McQueen.
I would give it 1 star, but the customer service was fleek.
They all called me Dark Overlord. I loved it.
I loved it.
Everyone in customer service had a weird, evil laugh, so I'm just gonna give it 1 star.
It was strange. I
Kinda freaked
had a
off.
full-on cucumber mask. It was loved it. Refreshments were on point. Bloody
One guy
Mary.
was dressed like a
Reception was
penguin.
so nice. But yeah, so Adrian, are you actually down to do it? Well, absolutely. We got to film it, but
I mean,
I'll drive down with you. Actually,
You
We'll
already
meet up
know
in
they ain't
Arizona.
gonna let Adrian
Hey,
record
listen.
this.
Well, I'll record like
summer.
before and after.
I ain't got nothing to do. I'm in between semesters, transferring to a state.
It'd be
college.
crazy.
I might as well. You know. What's the worst that can happen?
Take down the Rothschild from the inside.
That'd be insane. You just
Just with-
your one wish is to like ask for the blade of demons, and it just manifests in your hand, and you just fucking slice everybody's heads off.
Dude, just say that you want all the powers of Superman before New 52. Most OP character. You would have unlimited plot armor. You would be set. And then you could be our weapon. You know? We'd all follow you into the fire.
But then Jeff Bezos is gonna catch wind that there's an actual like super person, and then make a whole franchise about him being evil and stuff. You know.
Yeah, but
You know?
then what? Jeff Bezos is going to go there and wish for kryptonite? No, I'm good. He's not going to.
He probably has.
No, for that day.
Yeah.
One day I'll be actual Lex Luthor.
He's like, I gotta make a trip to Arizona. I gotta make a wish.
Yeah, man. Wouldn't want to be a part of that, though. So good luck with that, Adrian. And I'll see you on the other side. Well, probably won't. Hopefully go
I
to a different
think-
place.
Probably won't.
You guys had some good wish ideas. I think I'm gonna go with I'm gonna wish that the world is becomes the world in one piece, and I'm gonna usher in a new pirate era. Me and Trey, we're gonna hit
Is
the
it?
next piece.
Well, I thought the One Piece universe is like corrupt.
And I'll be Domingo. Or Flamingo, or whatever his name
Go
is.
Flamingo, you want to sell people?
Of course.
That was one of his
You don't know
main
my
things,
personality?
Hold on.
Was
Come on,
human
guys.
trafficking.
If there's anything I hate, it's people's freedom. I despise it. You know?
He's just trying to cover his tracks. If the Rothschilds are
Yeah,
listening.
Yeah, I actually think politics are a good idea. And I think that
Doflamingo
lobbyists
is-
are good people.
You know, Doflamingo and his family were celestial dragons. Like, he was a part of the world government.
And then now he kills people?
Well, his dad was like, I don't want to do this anymore, and like renounced his celestial dragonhood, and the people that
I don't see any cons to this.
the people of the island he moved to didn't like it, and they tried to kill him. And Doflamingo went super crazy as a kid, and then he became a pirate, and then became very
A pirate celestial dragon powered person. Sign me up.
But with great power comes great responsibility.
But also
And he-
great
Yeah, no
destruction.
responsibility. He was just.
But he also like sounds like he enslaved and sold people
Oh yeah,
with that
He's-
power.
Can't beat him, join
he
him.
was. He was one of the major players of the underworld. Human trafficking was like his specialty. Not just humans, just any being he can put his hands on.
Please, please. The bit has gone on long enough.
I'm just saying, it's pretty fucking evil, Gan. That's the route you want to take.
That's the route you want to take.
All
This is
right,
the
man.
newest episode, so that means your evolution, your character progression has now taken a significant turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not the newest episode. That's like 400.
Yeah, I'm
episodes.
rebranding. I'm no
No,
longer
I'm
peace,
saying
love,
this is the
prosperity.
newest
Oh.
episode for Ganon.
I thought we were still talking One Piece. I can't
No.
differentiate the two. I have fucking schizophrenia.
Yeah.
You have a one-tracked mind and it's penis.
Okay. Okay, Short King.
Short dick.
Why don't you say that with some stilts, brother?
Let me get on a stool and look down at you real quick.
Gotta get some lifts, man.
Some platforms. Would you, Chase? Would you wear platforms?
I have a
yeah,
pair.
I probably would.
I have a pair.
I
I wear
had a
almost every
pair.
day.
How tall are the platforms, Gan?
I'll show you.
Put them on. Oh shit! Put them dogs away, bro.
Yeah, I know,
Damn.
for the free.
Oh
For
shit!
the free.
Put them away. Yeah, those are clean, bro.
Those are
Does
dogs.
it give you
Yeah.
give you an extra couple inches?
Dude, I actually do feel tall as fuck in them.
I
I'm
actually
like,
saw a TikTok about docs.
I see
about,
people's
how
like,
the company-
I see sometimes at the top of people's heads, and I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
look up at me.
Can't be me.
Yeah, I saw a video about the history of docs, like how they almost went like bankrupt because like declined in like
1960s
popularity
punk
and stuff.
scene.
Yeah, because they were
1960s,
mostly
1970s punk scene is what saved Doc Martens.
Mhm.
And now they're beautiful. Favorite pair of shoe fans.
And now you're using them for human trafficking and
Yep.
enslaving millions.
Yep. That's exactly it.
for profit.
I can walk farther in them. I'm more comfortable as I'm crushing the head of somebody. And I look down on him. It's the best. Love my job.
This podcast really took a dark
Yeah, it
turn.
took a nosedive.
It took a fucking nosedive.
That's what they did. They had their nose in the dirt as I had my heel on their head. Today in news.
Woman survives on wine during 5 days stranded in Australian bush.
If you're gonna survive anything, that's how you do it. For one.
I saw that. And I could see it. Like, that sounds like, honestly, she just had a 5-day bender, you know? I've had like a couple days where I didn't eat food, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I think that's what
And
builds
wine is
character.
made out of grapes, so you're technically getting the
Nutrients.
nutrition of yeah.
And you can live off of like fruits alone for a hot. I'm pretty sure for a very long time. Like I think you could
Should we
eat
test-
fruit as a like
You
actual
want me to test this?
because it has like sugar. It has natural sugars. It has all different kinds of beneficial things for the human.
I'll test this. Just give me some bottles of fucking
Wine,
Moscato. Just give me like
A
5
case.
bottles.
give me a case.
Send me out into the desert. You know, Death Valley's not too far.
Well, no, I mean like let's actually
Probably
put it to the test. Let's all do a competition where we see how long all of us can survive on wine, just wine.
Well, I'd have to take off from work. I don't think that'd be very
No, dude, just
plausible.
you got to do it at
Maybe
work.
like a camping
you know?
trip, you know, we could all take like a 5-day camping trip and to see who lasts the longest of just drinking. It'd be actually kind of a good time, if you ask me.
Well, this is a extra. Oh wait, well I guess the weekend's already halfway over, so
Yeah, see, I'm saying
I was
one
gonna
day,
say it's an extra long weekend because it's Memorial Day weekend.
I can test this. I ain't got shit.
Adrian's just trash for 5 days straight.
Yeah.
That'd be insane.
Because when you're drunk, you're not like, I don't know about y'all, but like when people are like at 3 o'clock, they're like, yeah, bro, let's go get some food. I'm like, I'm not very hungry right now. I'm honestly trashed, and food doesn't sound that great to me.
Actually,
Yeah.
well, the thing is, when I get drunk, sometimes I get snacky. I get the drunk snacky.
Oh,
Same.
and I feel like smoking at the same time would just make you super hungry too.
Well, all right. So the thing
You
is,
would have to
sometimes
cut it out.
I smoke and I just do things throughout the day, and I don't realize that like I'll wake up at like 9, do things, and I won't eat till like 4. So
Intermittent
like I can go
fasting.
a good stretch. I can go a good stretch smoking without eating. I still haven't
But
ate
this
this morning.
this is like a scientific experiment, though. Like we got to cut everything out.
Yeah, you probably
Yeah,
have to
I
take
can
like a
do it.
month
Just wine.
cleanse.
I could do 5 days without weed. Straight wine. Give me no red. Give me Moscato or something like that. Give me a sweet white.
Oh, you're
I
after
can do
for
this.
headaches. See,
Yeah.
that's where
Oh,
that's where the drawback would be.
I think red wine is more like nutritious, right?
Yeah.
okay. Well then
Nutritious.
I'll have to force red wine down because I hate it. I hate red wine.
Well, that's what this woman had to do. She had to force it.
What do you do?
All right,
The
that's
thing-
all she had.
Take some like, sweetener. Put it in there.
She didn't have sweetener. If I'm gonna
Oh, that's
recreate
true.
this, it's got to be wine. It's just got to be the wine.
Yeah,
Well, we don't know what wine she had though.
That's
but
true.
I'm assuming it's red.
I wonder what the
I'll-
saving
we'll
grace
look up
was.
the article. Obviously, they'll talk about it in the article. You think the company's not going to take a chance to advertise that?
That's true.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, they'll
Yeah.
probably
This
have
is
her
a
in the
great
commercial.
marketing campaign.
Yeah.
The marketing's got to be insane. How good's our wine? We kept a woman alive for 5 days.
You can live off this shit. You can fucking. Dude, yeah, dude. Wine moms, they're going nuts right
Dude,
now.
the winos are going nuts over this.
Chad, I
So am I.
fucking told you. I told you this is not a problem.
See, it's got so many beneficial qualities to it.
What do you mean it's not healthy? She literally lived off it for 5 days. Literally.
I'm gonna start feeding it to our 3-month-old. She can live off it.
Well, I've actually had like when
What do you mean it's
growing
child
up,
endangerment?
growing up and teething, a little bit of whiskey and the milk, bro, it helps with teething.
I heard they just rub it on the
Yeah, I don't think they are putting
Oh.
putting a shot in the milk, bro.
Oh,
Take a shot though,
I
buddy.
don't think
Might-
that's,
might
I mean,
sound-
that's just going straight to your stomach, right?
yeah. But you feel nice.
It's not
and
really
warm.
like numbing anything.
It does.
Mhm.
Especially as a child, like my body weight was like what, fucking 50 pounds soaking wet. That went right to my
50?
bloodstream.
As a baby?
Me, yeah.
Jesus.
50. I thought he said soaking wet, right?
Yeah. And wearing a parka.
Yeah, holding fucking two
Jesus
10-pound weights
Christ.
in your hand.
Yeah, seriously, like what the fuck?
Wearing
Bro,
brick
you're-
shoes.
I was
You're
a fat kid.
I mean,
for a minute.
look at them
Concrete
thunder
hat.
thighs, though. I mean, I get it.
What, dude?
Damn, that's mean. Thunder
Dude,
thighs is
honestly,
mean.
thunder thighs sound fuck. It sounds like a compliment. Shiloh said this also. I was like, thunder
It is a
thighs sound
compliment. Are you
like
serious?
they're fucking like
I've always heard
muscular
thunder
thighs, you
as
know?
like an insult. I've always heard it as an insult.
Well,
I've never heard it
those
as
are
like,
probably for
"Ooh, you
those
got
guys
thunder
that just
thighs."
don't, like, why would you call, like, why would you not want thighs? Like, what are we talking about?
exactly.
What, are you okay? Crush my head.
Shiloh
Wait, what?
says her favorite thing about me is my thighs.
This is my job. This is literally my job. Thunder thighs.
I think it's a good thing. If I had a shorty and she came by and was like, someone's making fun of my thighs, I'd be like,
So it says
They're
often
dumb.
derogatory.
They're
Often
dumb.
derogatory, a person, usually a woman, with fat thighs.
mm-hmm.
You would just say they're fat thighs, not thunder thighs. Thunder thighs are fucking
Here's-
like
Urban Dictionary.
bah.
Well, okay, the first one of Urban Dictionary says woman with big thighs used as a compliment. Okay.
Well, that's Urban Dictionary. They're probably just trying to get you in trouble, honestly.
No,
Here's
Urban
another
Dictionary
one. A
is
person
actual
who is
dictionary.
so overweight that one's thighs rub together when she walks and creates a
Okay.
low rumbling noise deep within the earth whenever she steps. Jesus Christ.
Riley, okay, I get it. Okay, sorry guys, I was wrong. Jesus.
No, he wasn't. Love yourself, girl.
No, seriously, yeah.
Hey,
You and your thunder
somebody on this
thighs.
planet would appreciate them.
Here's another one. Thighs on a person, usually a chubby one, that jiggle violently. What is violent?
Wouldn't that be like ripple thighs? Like, I'm just trying to get the facts.
Man,
I
I
want
feel
to be
like people,
technical.
people that say that,
Oh my God. Do you want to hear this definition? It's kind of long. This is
Sure.
fucked up.
What's that?
This word is used to describe a really fat person. A thunder thighs person have really big thighs, make loud farts, constipate, and eat a lot. A thunder thighs person also annoys people a lot. A thunder thighs person also brags and has no sportsmanship. This is my message to you. Don't be a thunder thighs person because a thunder thighs human is an annoying bastard.
who
That's
wrote
what's
that?
broken.
Reddit user 69?
Yeah,
Jesus
seriously.
Christ.
Yeah, that's
It's
that-
just
okay.
incel
Yeah,
420.
dude.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
like,
dude. That was
Fuck.
definitely a guy that got fucking dropped recently. That's exactly how someone would talk if they got dropped. Weak. Whoever put that,
Okay.
you're weak.
And lady, if that was you in that
Come
in
over
that
here.
comment, yeah, Gannon's willing.
All right, here's one more. The future spouse of the well-known fatty. They are known for their huge
Jesus
dong
Christ.
and thunderous thighs.
So me.
Why do people type this out? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, I
That's what
mean-
I'm saying.
The internet is just feral, bro. Like there's no redemption. Like once aliens find this shit, they're just gonna be like, wow, these were like
these are terrible people.
scores below us.
Terrible, awful people.
These
Terrible
were
sandwich,
just
by the way.
printed- Sandwich. What?
You never seen that video? Terrible sandwich, by the way.
No.
I know.
Adrian has. Thankfully. Easy, please. Mommy,
Sorry.
terrible sandwich, by the way.
He like gets off the bus. How was your first day of school? Mommy, terrible sandwich. Oh my God.
He was waiting all day
Alright.
to say it. Yeah.
He's plotting.
Have some fun in your life, Chase. It's good for you.
Should we end it?
Yes. Right now.
Yeah, sure. Not. Just not having enough fun, Chase.
Cold opener.
Well, I
cold
gotta
close.
go soon. I gotta leave.
Yeah,
I
he
gotta.
doesn't wanna
I'm
hang
gonna
with
take a
us.
shower right.
10 minutes ago. You
I do
said
want to
you-
hang with you guys. I want to play the My Hero game.
Oh, that came out too.
Well, you're
How
no
is it, by
longer
the
my
way?
hero, Chase.
I played Warlander. I've been playing Warlander.
Oh, I thought you said you were playing My Hero.
Oh, I didn't see that. I thought you were talking about that Warlander game.
What? I downloaded it, so I mean, probably. Maybe,
I gotta get
eventually.
back to No Man's Sky. But I'll check out Warlander.
It's so fun. I'm about to probably hop on that with Trey after this.
I'm probably gonna hop on that with Trey, because I just don't care about you guys anymore. And
All right, Mister. I'm
um,
gonna leave you guys and go do other important things. You have no room to speak.
I fucking had plans. That's why I wanted to do it early.
Yeah, you didn't have plans with us, so
He never
You didn't
does.
factor us into your
I
life.
did.
never
I
does.
made time for you guys. I took time
Yeah.
out of my day.
Oh, your
Oh,
busy day.
yeah,
You had
busy
to take-
exec. Watch
You
out.
didn't factor
Chase,
us into your
guys.
already busy day.
executive over here.
Your day's not busy because we're factoring
Got stuff
into
to
it.
do.
We're just an addition. We're just
Yeah.
an afterthought.
We're NPCs in his world.
Your
No,
day's
you
really
guys were
busy.
my first thought. You
No.
guys were my first thought of the day. I was like, when
Well, I want to be
am
your
I going to
only
be able to
thought.
record?
I don't
We
want
should
to be
be
your
your only
side
thought.
thought. I want to be your
Yeah.
main thought.
We want to be the main thought.
Collectively.
Y'all are just
Well, we have a special
Polyamorously.
Chasey Wasey. Oh, we have a special.
I'm tired
you
of
guys are just
seeing new
my-
phone who dis.
I want to be the steak, not the mashed potatoes.
Nah,
the main.
I want to be cold.
chicken, not the fries.
all right,
I want
please.
someone to-
You're making this harder than what it has to be.
You don't even care.
Not the onion rings.
I do, guys. I do.
You don't even care.
All right.
You can
Send
find us
us
on
all.
all.
Or do you guys have anything else you want to add?
Just
Got
the
anything,
just the you can find us on all streaming platforms. I'm talking YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. You can also check out our Patreon. We have Next Caller. We also have Death Our Friend, and more shows coming as discussed throughout the show. It's only $3 a month. Also,
Only $3.
and it is only 3 of them. And you know, be wavy, man. Be translucent. Be different, man.
Be transgender.
If that's your cup of
If
tea,
you want.
yeah,
Yeah.
do it, man. Whatever. You know, the world's gonna burn up in about 20 years anyway. So do what you want. Be who
They're
you want.
saying like 5, but
yeah,
you
either
know.
way. We're all about to
I
die
know.
anyways. Let's all just join
Well,
hands.
my plan to
Kumbaya.
defraud the U.S. ends in 3 years, so I have time.
But what we have to look forward to is Warlord Ganon taking over Ohio and then spreading his seed all over the U.S.
Like Genghis Khan.
Oh, like that one guy.
Exactly.
Who had 500.
Genghis Khan.
He won't kill anybody, just the people who
Yeah, evil people. You're out.
deserve it.
No, yeah, the evil people mercilessly. I got ideas for y'all.
Bye.
Rest of y'all,
got ideas.
rest
for
of
you.
y'all chilling. We can all be friends. I'm talking peace and love. But behind
You're
that
cool.
certain door,
You're
don't
cool.
go there. Don't go there.
Fuck you.
I'm talking underground gladiator politician style,
Underground
baby.
Railroad?
I'm talking every single one. None of y'all living.
Don't know what that even means.
Have you never seen like gladiator movies where like the emperor's up there and he goes, and then they kill him
Oh,
because it comes up to the
So
emperor.
you're the
It's-
emperor.
right before the gladiator knocks down the other guy, right, and then he's got him there, and it's just he looks up to see if he's allowed to show mercy to this man. And then, you know, whether the fight was good between both, he would probably want to keep both these gladiators. But if it was like, oh, that guy was worthless, bang. But it'd be politicians, so it'd feel even better. It'd be good, better, way better.
yeah.
So you're saying you're gonna have like
I'll even jump down
Mitch
there. I'll help
McConnell
him out,
and Lindsey
you know?
Graham down there.
Start
just-
kicking him, punch him in the face, suplex him, throw him into a spike pit,
Imagine
put poisonous snakes all over the floor.
Kevin McCarthy and Ron DeSantis just. Ting, ting, ting.
Just a death match between these two. It would be just like, I just imagine the most uncoordinated fight between anybody ever.
That's why I said Mitch McConnell and Lindsey Graham.
Joe Biden and Trump.
And he's just like, the woke mind virus. The woke mind virus.
You got to
That's what
be
he sounds
inclusive, so you got to do Marjorie Taylor Greene and fucking Nancy Pelosi.
These
Oh.
socialist sheep. I don't know.
All of them. None of you will survive. You have been tried and been left wanting, and you will all die someday, painfully, by my hand.
This is all satire, by the
For
way.
legal
No, it's
reasons,
not.
this is
It's
all
completely
For
satire.
legal
literal.
reasons.
For legal
No,
reasons.
again, for legal reasons, this is all satire.
Come find me. Make my job easier.
I can find his address for you guys if you need.
Yeah.
You can already dox me with the link in my IP address, so just do that and find me.
Or
FBI,
you can-
especially if you got an acronym as your organization, don't find me. Bang, 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 bang. I don't care what I got. What I got left? I'll pick my table up. I'm smashing your head with it. We're getting violent.
Or you can click the links in our bios and
Yes.
follow all of our socials.
Yeah, not me though. I'm off the grid.
I'm off. He's
Off the grid.
very active on Instagram.
Is that it? You good, Gannon? You got that off your chest?
Murder. Yes.
All right. Well,
Anyways,
I'm
hold
good.
on,
I don't
hold
really
on.
have anything to say.
I got a short something to say. I got a little life lesson for all followers out there. Sometimes you don't need to hold grudges with people. Sometimes you don't need to be mad at things that were minuscule in the grand scope of your relationships with people, and so if you have someone out there that you're holding a grudge for no reason, just reach out, apologize, do whatever. Because holding a grudge, it's never the best thing in the world. You know, just shout out to the homie David. Just saw him at EDC. Finally cleared the air. Got to talk to him. Being mad about something that we both really forgot about for no reason. So it felt good. Shout out David
Finally.
when we were watching this.
Finally.
I forgot to tell you that. I forgot to
Jeez,
tell you that,
jeez.
Dan.
I always
Yeah.
was the middleman. I'm like, yeah, we all gotta hate each other, dog.
Yeah.
I always felt so weird when I had like two parties talking to me. I'm like, just talk to each other. Because I
Yeah.
love you. I
Shout
love
out,
you.
shout
I
out the
love you.
homie.
I love you. But this is just not it. But I'm glad, dude, for real.
Yeah. Shout
That's
out the homie.
progression.
It was good seeing you. It was good seeing you at EDC. Yeah. Don't hold grudges with people. Just apologize to the people in your life.
Or
Feels good.
even if you don't need to get that closure, also just find it within yourself to forgive them, because it doesn't always have
Forgive
to
and
be.
forget.
Yeah, it doesn't always have to be vocal. It's just at the end of the day, it should be about finding peace within yourself,
Mhm.
and that transpires through that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Exactly. That's all I'd say. Don't hold grudges. Don't hate people. Well, hate people that actually deserve to be hated. Don't hold grudges.
Like
for nothing.
politicians.
Like politicians.
Don't hate, just be disappointed.
No,
Don't hate, procreate.
them. Hate them. Hate them all. None of them care about your well-being,
All right.
and remember that.
Are you guys good? You got everything
Yes.
off your chestises?
Now I
Yeah, my chest is completely cleared and it's
Oh,
ready
we know.
for.
Hairless
Mine-
boy.
Okay.
mine's turned into shoulder pads.
God damn
All right. Send this out.
Anyways, that is all the time we have for you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in for yet another episode of the Something Original podcast. Stay tuned. Episode 100 is coming up very soon. It's going to be
5 weeks
very
from
exciting.
now.
5 weeks. Follow the
5
socials.
episodes.
Keep being you. Keep watching. Keep giving us love. We'll keep giving love and receiving it. That is all. My name is Adrian.
And I'm Chase.
And I was, am, and will always be Gannon. Watch out, politicians.
Thank you for tuning in, guys. Peace.
Peace out.